Howdy folks, Spencer here, and today I want to talk to you about the latest batch of news for STO on both PC and console. As always, chapters are listed down below. The first thing I want to talk about is the yearly server renewal for the STO combat meter. For those of you that have been around for a while, you know that this is something that I've been doing every year for the past several years, and I do this over on GoFundMe. And basically, it's just a fundraiser to help cover the cost of the STO combat meter servers, which do actually cost a little bit of money. So the STO combat meter has a bit of data stored on it. Every parse you upload, the combat log file is actually stored on the server, in addition to there being the SQL databases, which don't take up as much storage, but there is also some software running on the server to keep things all connected. So that is about 12 bucks a month, or after taxes about 150 a year. Then it's another 15 bucks for the domain plan, and then this year I also have the STL builds domain and hosting plan included on the GoFundMe. So if you do want to chip in there and help, it would be very much appreciated. And for those of you not sure exactly what I'm talking about with SCM, SCM is the STO combat meter, one of the most popular third-party parsers for STO, and the online component of this is the official DPS League, where you can go in, upload a run to it, and go and upload, compete, and see where you fall compared to other players. Then you can look at the leaderboards here, and if you see a parse on a table that you want to look at, you can go in and click on it, and you hit View Record Log, and you can download that combat log directly from the SCM servers, pull it up in your STO combat meter, and you can immediately look at it. So that is what the SCM servers do, and if you want to support that capability for another year, again, that GoFundMe will be linked down below, and any help there is appreciated. The next thing I want to talk about is some sales going on over on console. So for those of you on PlayStation, you guys have a Zen discount active from the 19th up through August 2nd. This is PlayStation exclusive because PlayStation did not get the Zen sale at the same time those of us on PC and Xbox did earlier this month. So PlayStation is getting that sale right now. So if you're on PlayStation, make sure to take advantage of that and pick up any Zen that you're needing for anything you're looking to grab. And for console, for both PlayStation and Xbox, there is a bundle sale now active from the 19th up through July 24th. This is a 35% sale on all ship bundles and expansion bundles in the C-Store. In addition, there is a 50% MUDs bundle sale with all of the prior MUDs bundles returning for the duration of this sale. So if you've got any bundles you were looking to pick up, that, and if you're on PlayStation combined with that Zen sale, is pretty solid. Make sure to take advantage of that. And the last thing for console this week is that you guys have a Vanity Shield event in the Dilithium store in addition to a 20% Dilithium sale. So if you have any of the Vanity Shields that you've been wanting to pick up, the Dilithium versions of them are quite nice because you can move them between your characters on your account via your account bank. I have a video going over the Vanity Shield visuals if you want to have a quick glance at them before you make a purchase. I'll have that video linked in the description down below if you want to check it out. The next bit of news is over on the PC side, and this is the patch notes for this week. So there's just one thing here, and it is that they resolved the graphical issue that some captains were experiencing on Ryza that caused lighting to be drastically different in some parts of the map. So for me, what I would quite often see is when I looked at this part on the southeast side of the Ryza map here, it was like an entire block was just a completely like darker color than everything else around it, and at least for this area, it seems to be fixed. I imagine there's probably something else somewhere on the map that is probably still having issues, but that one was the most apparent to me, and as far as I can see with this update, it looks to mostly be fixed. I mean, you can still see a little bit of blockiness where the lighting is a little bit different if you really get down close to it, but compared to how it was before, I'd say that that's quite an improvement, because before it was not really a good look for the game, and that's not really anywhere near as notable of a difference as it was before. And for those of us on PC, we have some new items in the Mud Store. The Martian Mining Laser, which is a ground weapon, the Temporal Hack Kit Module, and then the Ryzian Luxury Cruiser Vessel. So these are all now in the Mud Store if you're on PC. And in addition to these items being added, there is a 75% sale on all non-bundle items in the Mud Store. So if you were looking to pick up that Rising Luxury Cruiser, the cost would be right about $40. And for the Martian Mining Laser and the kit module they put in, those should be $20 a piece. Now, I don't think any of these new additions are worth it. However, if you are looking to pick up any of the other non-bundle MUDs items, like the Imperial Rift set, then this sale may be a good time to go through and pick those items up, because 75% is basically as good of a discount as we ever see for the non-bundle MUDs items anymore. But again, the new stuff they added in, I don't think is worth your money. Temporal Hack Kit Module, I don't recall being good. The Martian Mining Laser, I don't recall being anywhere near good enough to justify $20 on it. And the Ryzian Luxury Cruiser, that's going to be 4,250 Zen. That's not really a ship I think is worth your money. That ship is a 4-4 cruiser that has 3 TAC consoles, 3 science, and 5 engineers. So with the new advanced engineering isomag consoles, that's perfectly fine. But 4-4 is a bit limiting. It can't use cannons, and the bridge officer layout is a commander engineer, an ensign engineer, a lieutenant commander TAC, a lieutenant science, and a lieutenant commander universal with temporal operative. It's not really a good ship to get for performance reasons. The starship trade off of this I do not recall being anything notable, and the console off this, I don't think this is anything to really worry about either. The enhanced soliton wave generator. So really all 3 of the new items they've put into the Mud Store, I think, are ones that you can easily skip over. But if you were looking to pick up any of the other stuff in there again, there is a 75% sale on those non-bundle items that will be running for
a limited
the next
time
3
only,
days.
I will be awarding.
And I just want to quickly mention that they just announced a 25% flash sale on PC for Master Keys alongside a return of the 20 keyring bundle. So if you've been looking to pick up some Master Keys, this sale is pretty good for that, and will be running up through 12 p.m. Pacific time on July 23rd. And for those of us on PC, we have a Red Alert event starting up on July 27th that will be running through August 10th. So this is a 2-week-long Red Alert event, meaning you're going to be able to get an ultimate tech upgrade, a specialization point, and a T6X experimental ship upgrade token if you participate in 10 of the 14 days of the event. Again, the Borg or Tholian Red Alerts are the quickest ones to do, and if you're actively playing the game in that time frame, you should be making sure to go in and participate in this event because it's really quick to do, and the rewards are very much worth it. And the last thing that I want to talk about today is just some follow-up to the recent nerf to the Maelstrom torpedo launcher. The 10 forward this week was not focused on answering a ton of questions. It was more focused on an interview with Gianna, who had worked on the Tholian maps from the recent season, and it was mostly focused on the environmental art side of things. But Kale did have a quick comment on the Maelstrom torpedo launcher, which I'll play for you guys real quick.
Markter Chief, I don't want to answer any questions on the Maelstrom, specifically because while I've talked to Jonathan a few times about it, I don't have Jonathan's brain for it, and I don't want to say anything that would be taken as anything. A promise, a denial, anything. I just don't want to get in that kind of trouble.
So I think the big takeaway from Kale's comment on the Maelstrom here is that it is getting a bit of discussion internally. And so far, everything we've seen from Jonathan points to him having a different approach to how to handle things compared to how Borticus handled things. And I think we just need to be patient and wait and see how things play out. They're clearly aware of the feedback. They're talking about things quite a bit internally. And hopefully, we'll see some changes to it again in a future patch. Or Jonathan will talk about it whenever he's on 10 forward again here in the next couple of weeks. So I'd say just be patient and let's give Jonathan a chance here to go through and address things. Um, again, clearly his approach to things has been quite a bit different from how things were approached from others in the past. And I think we need to just be patient here and give him a chance to figure things out. And that's going to be it for today. Again, thank you to all channel members and viewers for the continued support. More content is coming soon. See you guys around.